Welcome and good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to make a short video showing Zer's location and the items he's selling this weekend. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry about that. As you can see, I got the destinations up right here. You go over here to Nessus, and up in the very top where you see Watcher's Grave. That's going to be where you want to land. And we'll get this launched. While we're waiting for the loading screen, I do want to say I'm sorry for missing my stream last night. I was in the hospital. I'm home now, feeling a little bit better. So hopefully the show will continue on. Now, it is worth noting that this weekend is the last weekend Zer will be visiting this season. I don't know for a fact that it will be different next season, but it will, there's always that chance. So, if he has an item you really like, definitely visit him and get that taken care of. Okay, now we have landed here. I'm just gonna hop on my Sparrow. I'm actually not even gonna boost, that way I don't lose anyone. And just go straight, nice and simple. Hopefully I don't get shot at. I saw that one little dude hopping around there. Okay, you get right here to the base of the tree. Really easy jump here, and it's easy jump, that's why I'm screwing it up. And on this right lower branch we'll find our buddy Zer.
May we speak?
Really easy to find this week. Now of course I've already been here, so that's why some of the stuff's grayed out for me. You can of course get your exotic Engram. He's got the Telesto fusion rifle. I'm not a big fan of fusion rifles, but if you are, snatch that up. It is void damage. Then there's the Gemini Jester legs for the Hunter class. I don't know much about hunters, so I can't really advise you on that. I'm going to skip over the Titan one because I'm going to talk more about it. Then there's the Verity's Brow helmet for Warlocks. Energy weapon kills, boost grenade damage. That sounds pretty good. Again, Warlocks are not something I know a ton about. Let me skip down here real quick. The legendaries to me are worth taking a glance at. You've got a sidearm here. Those have become somewhat popular in PvP. This combat bow did get my attention quite a bit. Two reasons really. One, it is a legendary. Most of the bows that I have seen in the game tend to be exotics, and that's a problem because you can only use one exotic weapon at a time. Obviously, you guys know that. But this one right here is a primary, and it is only legendary. So if you're like me and you need more options on how to break barriers and stuff like that, the bow definitely comes into that realm. Nice little scout rifle here. Arc damage, not too bad. Sniper rifle, and a decent explosive payload on it. So that's worth noting. That's a decent little ability. I've got another sniper rifle, the Widow's Bite. It's solar damage, so that might work into your build well. We've got a machine gun here that has a auto-loading holster, arc damage. You know, that could definitely be useful. We've got a rocket launcher here that's void damage. It is field prep and thresh. If you've been playing in the Guardian games, you probably have a ton of these. But if you haven't, great chance to grab one up. Only 50 legendary shards and 1,000 glimmer. Super easy to have your hands on. Now, as far as the legendary armor he has, a few of these items are somewhat interesting. I feel like the stat roll on those gauntlets is fairly high for a 63. That's pretty good. 62 on the chest. Of course, I'm using the exotic chest at the top. I'll talk about in a second. Solar mark, not too bad. A 60 roll on a helmet. That's fair. I feel like 59 on legs, and I feel like that's a little bit low. Let me skip over here. Now the exotic weapons, he always has these same two exotics. The Hawk Moon is a hand cannon. Lots of people like it for PvP. Dead Man's Tail, the scout rifle. Precision hits grant bonus damage. And again, this is one of those scout rifle you gotta have to break barriers. So that's definitely interesting. Now back to this this chest piece that I skipped over. This is the Titan chest. It is called the Actium War Rig. Now, if you look down where it says auto loading link, steadily reloads your auto rifle or machine gun's magazine. Now, I find that particularly interesting because I like auto rifles. I realize not everybody does, but they're kind of my thing. If you've been watching my channels, you know I like auto rifles. Now, this becomes a factor, of course, when mixed with the right auto rifle. Now, I'll use this one right here. It's got a total of 55. Now, let's, if you watch the magazine, I'm just going to run it down real fast. And stop. About there. And it constantly ticks. You're getting about 6 every, second and a half, 2 seconds. And then, I could be running through my mission or advancing my position and not really have to worry about reloading. Right? That's pretty cool. And it does work while you're shooting, while you're in combat. So as you can see, it's going down, it's going back up too. Now, oh yeah, 6 rounds, a couple seconds, that's not a big deal. Okay, fine. What if I were to switch over to an auto rifle that holds 150 bullets? Let's find out what happens. Look at go. How long was I shooting? What was that? I didn't time it. Let's do it again, and I'm going to time it this time. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just holding the trigger. This is completely full auto. I was looking at the video timer when it started. I'm just going to keep going until my guy actually tries to reload. Still going, baby. Finally hit 0. That was about 30 seconds of full-on, full auto. Now, that's pretty devastating to me. For those of you wondering, maybe haven't seen this before, this is an exotic auto rifle called Sweet Business. I'm in the process of getting it upgraded. It's still very, very base, and that's one of my more favored items.
Alert! I'm detecting abnormal VEX activity in a local quadrant.
Now the guy's gonna start talking. Okay, let's see. Let me scoot over here, see if I can get it to stop talking. Sorry about that little interruption there. But, yes, Sweet Business. I've got the first catalyst for it. Let me see what it is. And it was just, it was real basic. But to upgrade to Masterwork, defeat groups of 4 or more enemies using Sweet Business to unlock this upgrade. And of course, you can see I'm just barely starting that. But however, with that chest piece constantly reloading, and if I can really just hold that trigger for 30 seconds, I think getting multi-kills will be incredibly easy. And as you can see, I went ahead and upgraded my chest to its full potential. I may or may not have picked good stats. I don't know. I just sort of picked what I felt like worked. And it's pretty nice. And that does actually have my recovery way over cap. So I could actually do other things with my stats. And as long as I'm talking about this Actium rig, that's the regular appearance of it. It does have the other appearance. Now this is, matter of fact, let me put it on a default shader so you guys can see it. That's the way it'll look when you get it. And of course it has a ornament available for purchase for 600 silver. Looks like that. And it's a little more I don't know, you might call it gritty, a little more grungy than the original look. But you know, you pick the shader you enjoy, and there's your boy. So yeah, that's Zer for the weekend, guys. Be sure to check him out if he's got something you're interested in. Also, almost forgot to mention this, he does also have this quest, Xenology. You get an exotic cipher for doing 21 activities. Chances are you're gonna do this without thinking about it anyway, so it doesn't cause any extra work for you. I heavily advise picking it up, grabbing it, and getting that exotic cipher. Even if Zer doesn't have something that you want right now, do the quest. You could always save it for later. It could be useful, you know. Handle your business and hang on to it. Well, thank you guys for watching. I do want to say, you know, in regards to your weekend, don't do anything that ends you up in the hospital, prison, or a cemetery. And also, I would like to tell you to refrain from doing anything that you would have to explain to a judge or a doctor. With that thought in mind, y'all have fun. Let's have a good weekend. It was a pleasure